Stop going out there dusty and ashy to these women. Go ahead, drop 100 on skincare. Make yourself look good, feel good, smell good. Y'all gonna start bagging the hoes, bro. No cap. You gonna be getting shorties who don't even, I hiccup, that don't even need makeup. No cap, bro. Is gonna be chat, and we are gonna be reacting to the one, the only, the homie TyBuggy Podcast. The makeup catfishing epidemic is out of control. All right, let's get into it. Stanley pronounces every viewer's name correctly. Challenge impossible. That's facts.
I like natural. Even natural women are wearing makeup. Trust me, you may look.
Whenever I've heard a man say, "Let me see what you look like with no makeup. Let me see what you look like without the hair," I feel that that man is telling you that he does not have the money to finance your beauty upkeep.
Isn't that the dumbest thing ever? Now, I've seen that clip before. Could you imagine a shorty being like, "Oh, I like him. I want to see what he looks like with his hat off." And then comes up to the shorty like, "Man, she asked to see me with my hat off. That's just how I knew she couldn't afford to buy me any more hats." That's literally an LIQ 1% like brain cell usage opinion, bro. That's different? Nah.
A date with him, and then she came with
Nah.
full face of makeup, like fully like done up.
I wouldn't be offended.
There would be no second.
Growing up with 7 sisters, I seen my sisters go through playing with lipstick, adding a little black stuff to their eyelashes to make it look darker, whatever that was for. But I minded my business. I mean, I haven't watched my mom wear contacts. I'm like, "Ma, yesterday your eyes was dark brown, today your eyes is hazel. What's going on here?" But again, I minded my business, played with my wrestling toys, because that ain't had nothing to do with me. But now that boys have turned into men,
drop them in
makeup
the
is
Discord,
a
the happy
huge
boy.
topic of discussion right now. Listen to this dude's experience with dealing with a woman that wore too much makeup.
This is the reality. A lot of men don't like a really made up woman. Seriously.
I don't like makeup.
Same. Yeah.
Not a fan.
Not a big fan.
Would you be offended if like you went on a date with someone and then she came with like a full face of makeup, like fully like done up?
I wouldn't be offended.
There would be no
Yeah,
second
offended
date.
is a crazy.
Really?
Yeah. Turn off. Yeah.
Or would you be scared of like what she looked like under?
There was a girl I
everything?
dated probably 6 years ago.
You know, the thing about me, like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm neither the biggest fan of makeup, nor do I hate it, though. That's not the thing. I would be lying to you if I said I was a big fan of makeup. The thing is, though, is just, first and foremost, let's relax on the blush a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's not even just right here. You're not even blushing the cheeks no more. You got the blush up to here. You got some down here. Somehow you got some blush on your eyebrows. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? Relax. You know what I'm saying? I'm joking though, but I'm not the biggest fan of makeup. I don't hate it, but I'm not like overly joyous for it either. I think the subtle joke, the no makeup look, I think that's the way to go. I think that's the best thing to drop since freaking Bluetooth and wireless connection and Wi-Fi. But anything else besides like the no makeup, it depends on the event now. I feel like base, no makeup look is fire every time. Base, fire every time. And then when we go to like an event, you know what I'm saying? But if it's cake up every single day, yeah, I'm not jacking it. I'm not gonna lie. Especially like when like a shorty do the makeup and then you can kind of see like the pimple underneath the makeup and then it's just like, I don't know. And it's not even necessarily like you're ugly for that. It's just like it be throwing me off because now the makeup not even doing what the makeup's supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? It's not even concealing the shit that's supposed to be concealing. You know those little star patches that cover up like the pimples because it's supposed to make the pimple go down and da-da-da-da-da? I'm the type dude where I would actually genuinely rather just see the pimple. Like the star patch throws me off more than just seeing your pimple. I see the pimple, I'm like, oh, she got a pimple. Cool. You know what I'm saying? I see the star patch and it's like, oh shit, she got a star on her face. Like, it's not crazy, but it's just like, so for the makeup, right? When I see the bump on the face, I'm like, damn, she tried to hide the bump and it did not work. But if I just see the bump on her face naturally, like with no makeup, I'm like, oh, she got like acne going on right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just me though.
Probably 3 or 4 months. She never, over the course of this relationship, never let me see her without makeup. She would wake up, get out of bed early, sneak out of bed. I'm still sleeping. She's in the bathroom doing makeup.
Camille was good.
She would not turn off. That dedication.
She
no.
cared a lot.
Women who wear makeup. I don't like women who wear makeup.
Do you know?
I like natural.
Even natural women are wearing makeup. Trust me. You may look.
No, I know the difference between a woman who wear, like when I saw that foundation on.
No, I don't like the foundation where it looks like if you put your nail down it and you could roll it into a ball. I wouldn't like that. That's too much foundation. But I like just a little bit, maybe eyeliner. You see when a woman puts on like a bit of eye makeup and you're like, wow, that's made such a difference.
When they wear the, what's it called, the blusher, the colours hair, it looks very like
painted on. Yeah, but no one's gonna turn around and say it looks like you've let a plaster on your face.
I'll tell a woman that. I'll tell her, be honest.
No, you can't.
Why not?
Well, because they'll get offended.
Would you rather someone lie to you?
You're better just letting them realize themselves, because otherwise you're just gonna get into an argument about what their face looks like.
Yeah, and I'm saying the natural one looks better.
Yeah, it's like men don't do any makeup. Like, I have to look good naturally, but Charlotte can go out and look good, like putting on makeup, making herself look good.
You prefer Charlotte with makeup or without makeup?
With makeup.
Do you really?
Well, it's nice. I'm like, wow. No, what do you mean prefer? Okay.
Ooh, to my woman in the chat, if you had to pick a this or that situation, would you rather your man prefer you only with makeup, or would you rather your man prefer you only without makeup? Let me know.
Okay, don't mince my words now.
But I'm not. I said
no.
prefer.
I said. Okay, well, what?
And obviously, this is a hypothetical situation. In the ideal situation, he would prefer you in both.
I don't care.
Yo, real quick, your boy is on Twitch now. I'm on Twitch and Kick. So if you want to come vibe with me on live, I'm live. Both of them. You can jump live on before he wakes up. But I'm not going to lie. That takes a different level of discipline. For you to set an alarm to wake up before I wake up. Like, you really look over, sneak out of the bed so I don't catch you looking like yourself. Just to go into the bathroom and hurry up and douse yourself up. Walk out looking all done up. Now,
Domingo, I'm telling Yo-Yo that you said you prefer your man to like you without makeup.
I'm supposed to believe this is how you always look. That's funny. But here's the thing. I don't even think it's the makeup. I think it's how much makeup and how often is seeing you with makeup on. And I can hear the ladies right now. Y'all not like...
Bro, I was just telling Yo-Yo the other day, and me and Yo-Yo vehemently, adamantly, passionately agreed upon this. Once again, though, makeup's for y'all. It's to make y'all look beautiful. It's not for us. Whatever, I get it. Aside from that, me and Yo-Yo were literally on... I don't think it was on stream. I think it was off recording, actually. But we're literally talking about, even though Drake said it in a song, it stands true to this day. Sweat, pants, hair, tied, chilling, with no makeup on. That's when you're the prettiest. I hope that you don't take it wrong. You don't even trip when friends say you ain't bringing Stan along. Sorry, I know that's not how the actual joke goes. But literally though, you just can't go wrong with a shorty that just at the cribbo with the hair tied up in a little bun, and she just on the bed, she got her little glasses or something on, or she just got fresh face. She just finished doing her night routine, and now her face just like, you know what I'm saying, drying up and stuff like that. She just on this no gloss, she just vibing. I ain't gonna lie, bro, to me, you beat the makeup every single day. I ain't gonna lie.
In this video, because anytime I talk about makeup online, the women do not like it. But let me ask you something. How would you feel if you meet a man, now I mean taller than you, it looks like he's like 6'2", he's looking down on you and everything. And when you finally get home with him, then he takes his shoes off and he's a lot shorter. How would you feel about that?
Nobody this shit.
Okay, it's a safe place.
I tell nobody.
You hype boosted?
Y'all do not clip this.
Is you hype boosted?
Hold on, don't clip this, y'all. Hold on.
Chat, it would be OD if I got hype boosters. So naturally, I'm 6'4". Where I'm standing right now, my desk is literally on the max setting. I am 6'4". If I get hype boosters, I could be 6'8". Do you think I should just go ahead and don't be greedy? Okay. You said 6'4" is enough? All right, bet.
Now, how far I'm gonna drop down might be a little dramatic.
Wait, okay, hold on. Is there something within the boots or?
No, it's just the boots, bro. Like
Is that your boots?
I'm gonna drop down. No, it ain't. Drop down pretty far, bro. Hold on. No. Don't tell nobody. Hold on. Short niggas gotta work together. Hold on. Wait.
Nigga, me and you the same height.
DDG and Kai dead the same height, which is insane, by the way.
Bitches on, put them on.
Wait, yeah. Let me see how that
So,
shit is.
ladies, imagine if we was doing that to y'all, all right? We was hype boosting. Then as soon as we get home, I'm quick to just jump in the bed and throw my shoes off so you don't see how tall I actually am. By the time you wake up in the morning, I'm walking out the bathroom with my boots back on so you can think I'm tall. That'd be crazy, right? You would say that dude is catfishing you on his height. He's height fishing you. But for
See, the thing is, the shorties, some of them, they already beat the hat fishing. Hat fishing is a big one. I feel like hat fishing is the easiest one to synonymize with makeup, but you can also do height fishing as well. I think that's also an easy one to synonymize. And then you can also do money fishing. That's also another one. But could you imagine, like, every day your boyfriend or man-to-be is waking up before you to go borrow money to show you like a money spread, and then as soon as you leave for work, he goes back, pays it off, and he real life broke, high key. He taking the money from your account, using it to do a money spread, and then afterwards, he's like taking it back to your account before you can find out. You get what I'm saying? I feel like that's the degree of deception that we're trying to argue with the first lady. You know what I'm saying?
some reason, when fellas say that he rap,
But that's not all shorties that be wearing makeup, because that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the first lady on the video who was saying the jump about the not being able to afford makeup.
there's a woman naturally, like how she actually looks without all of the makeup, like how she actually wakes up. Women take
Can you
offense
grab
to
the
that.
cam
Now
for
I get it. I
Lamar
know y'all
Jackson
be
edit?
saying things like, oh, well, you know, we don't do it for you.
Nah, because there hasn't been a QB that's been faster than him. He's shifty. He's getting off the line. If his wide receivers can't catch, he's going to do it himself. That better put some respect on that boy. That boy's a Raven. I feel like that's good material for the edit.
Yeah, we do it for us. Okay, cool. But if you out here and you trying to find you a man, this is why I'm giving you that advice. Because the fact of the matter is a lot of people are still looking for their person as they're going on through life. So just know while you're wearing pounds of makeup on your face, a man will look at you and be like, yeah, she look good, but I ain't gonna lie, she look like she got a lot of makeup on. That's a real thing. But for some reason, ladies have came up with other reasons on why men do not like makeup and rather the natural face. Check this out.
Whenever I've heard a man say, let me see what you look like with no makeup. Let me see what you look like without the hair. I feel that man is telling you that he does not have the money to finance your beauty upkeep.
Baby, what the fuck do y'all be talking about? First of all, your beauty upkeep is not a man's responsibility. Let's start there. Some will do it as like a nice gesture, but baby, stop trying to make that a man's responsibility. Especially because y'all love saying, oh, we don't do this for a man. We don't wear makeup for a man. We don't wear the hair for a man. We do this for ourselves. Okay, so if it's for yourself, stop trying to make a man pay for it. If you're doing it for yourself, pay for it by yourself. Second of all, a man wanting to see what you look like without your makeup on has nothing to do with his financial situation. Bitch, he just want to know what the fuck you look like. Makeup makes us look different. I don't know why y'all be trying to act like that's not true. This is me, fully glammed out. Baby, I do not wake up looking like that. When I take that shit off, I look like this. Ladies, we don't wear makeup to look the same. If we did, we would just wear our fucking face. We look different with makeup on. So there is nothing wrong with a man wanting to see you without your makeup to make sure that he's attracted to the version of you with no makeup on. Because if y'all's relationship gets serious, you...
See, and this is what I'm saying though. Dead serious, and I'm not even doing this for the bit. I'm not even doing this for the video's sake or argumentative sake. Dead serious. If you would have told me that this and this shorty were two different people, bruh, not this frame,
different,
but dead serious, bruh, I would have been like, damn, this one kind of more my vibe. I ain't gonna lie though, she entirely not really my particular fancy, but like genuinely, it's something about that I'm about to go to bed look where I'm just chilling look. Like this is way more vibey. I'm trying to tell y'all this is way more vibey to me. But now I feel like it's because of the topic of the video that it's making me look like I'm saying this, but I'm not. It's like dead serious.
So there is nothing wrong with a man wanting to see you without your makeup to make sure that he's attracted to the version of you with no makeup on. Because if y'all's relationship gets serious...
But that's not even why I will say, after all this, I've never asked a shorty, yo, let me see you without makeup on. And that's never happened. I will say that. Now that I think about that, I've literally never lived a single day of my life where I've been like, hey, girl, let me see what you look like without makeup on. It just usually ends up happening. You know what I'm saying? I guess I could see why it would be annoying if like a dude doesn't wait around long enough to where you feel comfortable enough to show yourself without makeup. Hold on, I think I just cooked. I feel like I just cooked right there. maybe the real issue lies in shorties getting comfortable enough to show you that side of them instead of you asking for them to see that side of them where they might not be the most comfortable with. To that though, I would say to my woman, you should feel comfortable in your skin though. You beautiful. You look good. You look good, mama. You know what I'm saying? Feel good in your skin. Don't be scared to show that joint out, bro. You look good. No cap.
You're not gonna be able to have makeup on every second of every day. Hell, you gotta go to bed at some point. What you gonna do?
What's good,
Go to
T-Boy?
bed with a
Doing
full
good.
face of
Hope you're
makeup
doing
on?
good too.
Your wig gotta come off at some point. So y'all try to make everything about a man's insecurities or a man's shortcomings when in reality, in situations.
Sweet Meat Pete, for his first ever chat in my chat, said, I'm trying to give you this Twix twin. Yeah, time him out for 600 seconds.
Situations like this, the person who is really insecure is the woman. A lot of you have not found a way to be secure with the way that you look without being fully glammed out. But hell, we'll cure cancer before some of y'all will admit that, so y'all would rather put it on the man. Y'all would rather be like, oh, the reason why you want to see me without makeup is because you can't afford to keep up with my upkeep. No, baby doll, he just want to know what the fuck you look like. That's it, that's all.
Listen, ladies, if y'all want to wear makeup, wear your makeup. But I want you to understand this. A man will be a lot more comfortable if they can meet you with makeup on and you let them know, like, look, before we move on, I'm going to give you a choice. I'm going to let you see my face naturally first. All right? So this is me. You know, like, what do you think? You still
Why you take it off like a Rey Mysterio mask? That's not how that worked, Tom. Oh, you got to do the whole face routine right now on stream. I'm talking CeraVe. I'm talking cleansers. I'm talking retinol, all of that right now, bro.
Want to be with me? Still want to go on that date, the roof, Chris? Like, cause this is how I really look. And then, you know, you zip it back up and then the makeup face. Like, if you could do it real quick, you know what I mean? Like, blemishes and all, you got a pimple right here in this motherfucker. And the man looks at you and is like, I'm attracted to you still. I still like you. And he wants to carry on, then that's free will right there. But it's the fact that most
Hey, I
men
appreciate
have
that.
been
Oh, my life.
makeup
Well, genuinely.
catfish.
Thank
Y'all
you.
not the ones that got to deal with that. We're the ones that's in the dating market. We don't know exactly who we picking. We've all seen a woman that was really attractive with makeup on. Then she takes her makeup off and we're like, I don't know. So what
do you use for your skin, Stan? First, we're going to go in with the CeraVe foam facial cleanser, followed by the Cetaphil exfoliant. You know what I'm saying? Now, you don't want to use these every day. Actually, you do start with a deep action. And then after that, this is for me, you know, get rid of any razor bumps that you may have, any facial spots, things like that. You want to go in there with the skin tight, extra strength. If you shave and you're trying to keep the goatee on par, go ahead and use some of that bump stopper on all of your razor bumps. You're going to want to use this 2 to 3 times a week maximum. This is Differin, okay, 0.1 gel, okay? You want to use that on any rough skin, things that need to be patched up underneath. Then you want to go ahead and also use this right here 2 to 3 times a week. This is Paula's Choice Skin Exfoliant, 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. And then after that, you're going to also want to apply this daily, morning and evening. This is Ordinary Niacinamide. I can't pronounce that, 10%. And then after that, you want to just use CeraVe to moisturize your skin. You follow that on a 2 to 3 time per use daily schedule, and you'll have smooth, clear skin like me. Also sunscreen. CeraVe lotion and sunscreen. Hey man, y'all take care of your skin, bro. Stop going out here dusty and ashy to these women, bro. No cap, bro. Stop going out there dusty and ashy to these women. Go ahead, drop 100 on skincare. Make yourself look good, feel good, smell good. Y'all gonna start bagging the hoes, bro. No cap. You gonna be getting shorties who don't even that don't even need makeup. No cap, bro. Show your knees then. Type shit. I don't know why I had to do a knee check just now, but I felt pressured. That's what my knees look like currently. Ashy. What are we doing, bro?
What is a man supposed to do? Force himself to like your second face? Even though he ain't meet you with your actual face? Well, then you need to like him when he put boots on. Because he's tall when he wear boots. But he's short when he doesn't wear boots. So what? But some of this makeup that I be seeing is sorcery. Now, I don't mind a little natural look. Don't get me wrong. Like, if I could still see you and you just brought out some features, I don't mind that. But some of the makeup just be sorcery.
You really had me out here thinking I was mid. Like I wasn't that gas, like I wasn't that fire, like I wasn't that za? Are you crazy? Well, let me reintroduce myself.
Snatch. He wanna dive in it. He wanna dive in it. His soul.
But that's not you. You just changed how you actually.
I ain't gonna lie. Man, I feel like I'm mean today. So far, I'm 3 for 3 on calling girls not my type today, and that's usually not my body. Usually, I feel like I'm going for almost anything. Today's not the day for, like, today's not my day in terms of finding fine shit online, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Actually, look. You said, let me go to something that ain't really me. Let me show you how I can paint my face up. That ain't really your face. If a brother look at you naturally and say, shorty, you ugly. And then you go home and put some makeup on and be like, what now? You didn't, what girls be saying, you didn't eat. Just hid your face. You hid what you wake up to. You hid the face you shower with. You hid the face your family know. When you came out, it's who you want to be. You didn't eat.
Okay. What do we have going on here? All right. Hey, my name's Tom. Your name is...
G5.
Whoa.
I actually have an opinion on this. I don't think it was the makeup. I actually don't think it was the makeup. Let me tell you why. I think it was actually teeth fishing. In this first picture right here, her mouth is shut. You can't really see her teeth. Even in the first picture, she's kind of calm until you kind of get to like her mouth area a little bit. And then you're like, kind of what's going on? Literally, I don't think it's the fact that her skin looks like this. I legitimately think it's her teeth. I think we got smile fish, teeth fish, etc., bro. Okay, I'm so glad I literally broke this picture down face particle by face particle, bro. I was like, nah, bro, what really got me disturbed? It was her teeth. It's her teeth. If she didn't smile, she would dead be good. Dead serious. Yep, I agree, Domingo.
Whoa, what just happened? Like...
Nah, it's the teeth.
Ladies,
the teeth.
Y'all gotta stop this stuff right here. This, listen, first off, the makeup artist, Oscar. Also, Oscar, 1-800-Crime Stoppers. For real, you're a criminal, ma'am.
Nah, she's not a criminal. She just need to be, the only thing that need to be behind bars is her teeth. You get her some, you get her some braces. Nah, she calm, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Listen, from this to this, ma'am, you are talented, you are anointed, you are walking in your blessing, but I'm gonna give you 5 to 25 because this is criminal. Look at here. Now, listen. Huh? Man, I don't like it here no more. Somebody come pick me up. What? Why? Why, Jesus? Why? How do y'all not see a problem with this? How do you not see it? Listen, now, look, it can't get much worse, but... Oh my gosh. I don't even know what to say at this point. Like somebody tagged the
I just had to cut that video off because he's violating. The truth of the matter is a lot of people aren't even ugly naturally. Like if they really wore their natural look, like look back in the 90s, a lot of women back in the day was not wearing a whole bunch of makeup. I think what happened is women have tried this look out on themselves with their makeup to the point where they think that's the new bar for them. And how they look naturally is underneath that bar. So now you have women that can't even go to the grocery store unless they're wearing makeup. Like, let's call it for what it is. Unless you cover up your face, unless you put a mask on. That's a problem. You know what I mean? But
that's the same way I feel about YNs not being able to go anywhere unless they have a shiesty on. That's the same way I feel about like YNs when they feel like they can't do nothing without a shiesty on. I forgot I had it on. I forgot. Can't do friendly fire. Can't do friendly fire.
That's y'all's business. Men just want to know that who they're meeting actually looks like exactly what they're looking at. Because men are very much visual creatures. We like to see something pretty. We like to see a beautiful face. So if you introduce a beautiful face to me and that's not exactly how you look, how don't you think that would be a problem for us? And if that man does not like you naturally, then that's not the man you need to be with. But don't get with a man you gotta constantly keep him by wearing makeup on, trying to look good, not knowing whether or not he'll accept you when you wake up in the morning and you don't feel like doing your makeup. You think he's attracted to you, but he's actually attracted to Rashida, the girl you are after you put your makeup on. But once again, it's not just wearing
funny,
makeup.
kid.
It's when your face is caked up and we really can't detect what you actually look like. From a man's point of view, if your makeup looks good, it most likely looks natural. Because I don't even think most dudes can tell when a woman has makeup on if she does a natural look.
I'm about to ruffle some feathers with this one, but natural beauty is a lie. I've been called a natural beauty so many times in my life, and I'm not gonna lie, I love my features. I love myself. I love my natural hair. But at the same time, I don't believe that natural beauty is a good thing for women to think about. Especially in a time where there's so many cosmetic procedures that are subtle, so many things you can do to your face like microblading and lashes and, you know, filler, Botox, all these things. A lot of times when we see a woman and we think she's naturally beautiful, she got something done. Same way how clean girl makeup has actually been detrimental to women because women are actually buying more makeup than ever. We're just trying to make it look like we ain't got no makeup on. Natural beauty is the same shit. It's all about societal beauty standards. Of course, if your features are more Eurocentric, people are going to think you're more naturally beautiful.
I think the difference between people getting cosmetic work done, like
Stanley, where you
fillers
looking?
and Botox and BBLs and whatever, you look the same after you take a shower. You look the same when you wake up. You still gonna have that BBL. You know, I'm not gonna meet you with a big booty in the club, then I take you home, you take a shower, you ain't got a big booty no more.
Take the BBL
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna take you to the beach and now all of a sudden all your fillers from your face is just peeling off. This is how you look now. A man just wants to know how you look. That is the biggest issue with makeup. Is because you go from this to this.
Wait, why he point at me though? Like, why he point at me when he said you go from this to this?
The biggest issue with makeup is because you go from this.
Why you do that? Whoa, Ty, yo, what's up with you, gang? What's up, bro? I thought we was cool or some shit. Damn, bro, I'm over here vibing and shit. They just called me chopped in it. Like, dang. Nah, I can't even move out the way of his. What's up, bro? If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure that you like, comment, sub, comment twice. It helps me in the algo. I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye. Peace.